On this episode of Pulse, we'll tell you how Taylor Swift became the highlight of Sunday football.
Plus, Amanda Mohammed will bring you the latest on Lizzo's legal trouble.
And finally, our Keeping It Fresh team will take us to an elegant multi-level food hall in downtown Miami.
Let's get those heart rates pumping because Pulse starts right now. Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Pulse, the University of Miami's live entertainment and lifestyle show. I'm Alyssa Beatty.
And I'm Ben Freeman. Now Alyssa, I say let's set the tone of this show with some music news.
Well Ben, you would be in luck because since our last show, the People's Choice Country Awards took place, and giddy up because it was awesome. The People's Choice Country Awards this year was hosted by Little Big Town and featured a number of artists. Artists included Blake Shelton, Carly Pierce, Dane and Shay, Jelly Roll, Kane Brown, Kelsey Ballerini, Little Big Town, Toby Keith, and Winona Judd. The Celebrities Award and performance was held at the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville, Tennessee on September 28th for the year's most memorable performances, emotional tributes, and star-studded surprises all on the genre's most famous stage. Jelly Roll received Male Artist of the Year, New Artist of the Year, and Song of 2023. Some other top awards included Female Artist of the Year going to Lainey Wilson and People's Artist of 2023 going to Morgan Wallen.
After nearly 30 years of investigating, a suspect has finally been arrested in the infamous killing of Tupac Shakur. Shakur is widely considered one of the most influential and successful rappers of all time. Dwayne Keefe D. Davis is accused of orchestrating the killing of Shakur and providing his nephew, Orlando Baby Lane Anderson, with a gun to do it. The situation allegedly sparked from a feud between Shakur and the gang Davis was affiliated with. Shakur was gravely injured in a drive-by shooting on September 7, 1996, as he was leaving a Mike Tyson boxing match on the Las Vegas Strip. He died only 6 days later. The case had previously been cold until recently when Davis, a longtime suspect, had his home raided by police in mid-July. After the arrest, body cam footage shows an officer asking, quote, "So what they got you for, man?" And Davis, who is now 60, answering, quote, "Biggest case in Las Vegas history, September 7th, 1996. Davis hasn't entered a plea in the case yet.
Calling all Beyonce lovers, if you missed Beyonce's latest Renaissance tour, you'll be happy to hear that it is coming to theaters. The pop star singer released a trailer of the movie titled Renaissance, a film by Beyonce. According to an official synopsis for the film, it is about Beyonce's intention, hard work, involvement in every aspect of the production, her creative mind, and purpose to create her legacy and master her craft. The trailer also features images of Beyonce's family and clips of her daughter Blue Ivy joining her on stage. The project will debut in theaters on December 1st, the perfect Christmas gift.
Big news for PlayStation fans as Sony announced that PlayStation head Jim Ryan is stepping down. Ryan will retire in March 2024 after working as Sony Interactive Entertainment president and CEO for 4 years and being in the company for 30. Under Ryan's leadership, Sony launched the PlayStation 5, which the company says is PlayStation's most successful platform. Hiroki Totoki, Sony Group Corporation president, COO, and CFO, will assume the role of SIE chairman next month to support the transition and will take over as interim CEO in March when Ryan retires. This news comes at the beginning of a big month for video games, as PlayStation is releasing Marvel Spider-Man 2, while Nintendo is releasing Super Mario Bros. Wonder, the latest installment in the 2D Mario franchise.
The Queen of Christmas has done it again. Mariah Carey announced her Merry Christmas One and All tour for the 2023 season. The tour will kick off on November 15th in Highland, California, and wrap up in New York City at Madison Square Garden on December 17th. Carey shared the news on X with a fun announcement, saying, quote, "The defrosting has begun," announcing the Merry Christmas One and All tour on sale October 6th. The tour includes 13 different dates across 10 states. Tickets are on sale now and can be purchased at livenation.com.
After the tragic death of Jimmy Buffett, there have been many tributes to the singer, songwriter, and champion of relaxation, but one seemingly takes the cake, or margarita. Florida State Representative Chuck Clemens has filed House Bill 91. It seeks to designate specific portions of State Road A1A to Jimmy Buffett, renaming the road the Jimmy Buffett Memorial Highway. Normally, this treatment is reserved for people native to the state, but Clemens thinks that an exception should be made. And it's not hard to see why. Buffett lived and worked for most of his life in Florida, specifically Key West, which inspired much of his music and multi-million-dollar brand. So in the near future, as you drive down to Key West, you might be driving on his biggest memorial.
If you want to see AOS Smith perform, you'll have to dream on until at least next year. The AOS Smith farewell tour is postponed after lead singer Steven Tyler fractured his larynx. The 75-year-old had announced earlier this month that he was taking a 30-day break from singing due to vocal cord damage. As of now, the tour is postponed until next year. The band says dates will be announced once they know more information. You know, Ben, I'm really sad that they had to postpone their tour, but I'm hoping they'll be better by next year because I just love AOS Smith.
So do I. I mean, it's insane that a 75-year-old can still sing that well.
I know, but we're not quite done with the music world hitting a sour note yet.
When we come back, our Scandal Session team is going to break down the latest with Lizzo, who is accused by her dancers for sexual harassment.
Stay with us.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. And I can't let this happen to my kid. Of course, it's awkward to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping. Hey, bestie, how's sketches, ready? It's hard to get their attention. Ready? Go. Yes, look at that. You even turn yours over. So if you want to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping, you have to get it trending. Right, Backpack Kid?
Let's do it.
First, invite your kid to do the vape talk. Let's try this. All right.
Why is he here?
Yeah, I gotta get it trending, honey.
Come on.
To the left, to the right. Let's go.
Oh, honey, can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
I see a lot of your friends vaping.
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
Welcome back from the break and welcome to everyone's new favorite Pulse Obsession, the one and only Scandal Session. I'm Amanda Muhammad, and in the words of Lizzo, the truth hurts. And the truth is, more and more information is coming out about her troubling allegations. Earlier this month, Lizzo and her team were hit with a lawsuit citing that they foster a racist and sexualized work environment. And of course, Lizzo is denying the allegations and pushing for them to be dismissed. A former costume designer for Lizzo and her dancers, Asha Daniels, sued Lizzo and wardrobe manager Amanda Nomura the day the singer was set to receive an award promoting inclusivity and justice. According to the lawsuit, Nomura would do stereotypical impressions of black women, call the dancers useless, fat, and dumb, and would force the dancers to change in front of a mostly white male crew who would apparently, quote, lewdly gawk at them. But Lizzo has stood by that she's not guilty. She took to Instagram back when the case broke on August 3rd, saying that the accusations were too outrageous not to address. She said her work ethic, morals, and respectfulness are in question, and that the allegations are both false and unbelievable. She also said her former employees already publicly admitted that they were told their behavior on tour was inappropriate. We'll see you all next time for another Scandal Session, but now we still somehow aren't done with music news for this episode. Our reporter Harvey Dupluk takes us off the record. Harvey?
I'm Harvey Dupluk, and it's time to go off the record. Now, we all love music, and Spotify just made listening to music so much better. Gym teachers from all over the nation will finally stop using Pandora. That's how cool some of the features are. First is the new preview feed. On the home page, if you click on any of the categories on the top, it will take you to a preview page full of, well, previews of songs or podcasts. Click one and you can scroll up or down to see all the recommendations. The same happens in the Discovery tab. Also, if you like books, why? I'm only joking, of course, because now you can enjoy audiobooks on Spotify. Crazy! There is a smart shuffle feature as well, so if you go onto your playlist, press shuffle twice, it will shuffle in songs that aren't in the playlists. Artists can now use the new Discovery mode to pay for streams. Those cheaters! And for premium users, there is an AI DJ now, and it is something. First, it has a voice. The DJ will talk to you in between songs like a personalized radio show. It's pretty cool. To access your DJ, go into the music tab and press the DJ card. The DJ will choose songs based on your current playlists, listening history, and expert picks. To change up the song or vibe, just click on the DJ icon in the bottom right-hand corner. Now, I spent spent this weekend listening to the AI DJ, who goes by Xavier, by the way. And I think I might ask him to adopt me because it obviously knows me better than my parents. It was playing banger after banger after banger. It did not miss. But I'm hearing it is time to finally switch things up from music. So Ben, Alyssa, what do you guys have in store for us?
Thanks, Harvey. Next up, Fashion Frenzy will take us to Love Shack Fancy, a boutique in Coconut Grove.
Let's go take a look.
Hey guys, Angela Safone here with today's episode of Fashion Frenzy. I'm in the heart of Coconut Grove doing my favorite thing, which is shopping. Today I'm going to show you one of my favorite boutiques called Love Shack Fancy. Come on, let's take a look. Love Shack Fancy originally started as a family-owned business in 2013. The founder of Love Shack Fancy, Rebecca Hessel-Cohen, started this journey with her mother. The mother-daughter duo designed and hand-dyed bridesmaids' dresses for Rebecca's wedding. This was the start of an award-winning brand. The name came from a hobby that they both shared. They enjoyed decorating little shacks and making them fancy. The company now has 17 stores around the world, including this one in Coconut Grove.
I feel like Miami is definitely its own special, unique store here. We've been here in the Grove for almost 2 years now, so coming up on 2 years, and I think that Miami is such an international place, and it's been really cool to see now that we've been here how people all over the world resonate with Love Shack. They love our style, they love to come in and take pictures and try on and feel part of this girly, feminine world.
Each store has its own vibe and fabric that decorates the store, making each store a different experience. You can see the Coconut Grove fabric along the couches and tables. The stores and clothes are inspired by vintage clothing with a high-end quality. The whimsical and romantic fabrics are the essence of the brand and throughout every product. Its ruffle bar, which is a line of ruffled skirts, are a staple in every store. The company also has vintage bows to accessorize your outfit that match the fabric.
Our newest collection is fall, which is really just inspired by the rebel rose, which we call like the London girl, the girl who loves to go out and party and dance under the chandeliers till 4 a.m. She loves sparkles and leather and everything mixed, the different fabrics.
Love Shack Fancy has all of your needs for a college night out, weekend brunch, beach day, or even graduation.
I would say that our Miami girl is definitely like fashion forward. She's trendy. She wants to be wearing either the long maxi skirt with the little crop top, or she wants the cool silk cargo pants or the ruffle mini skirt to just throw on at the beach.
The store has a wide variety of accessories, brand new fragrances, skin products, and even bedding that you can get for your dorm room. This place is truly one of a kind with so many things to offer. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely ready to continue shopping. I hope you enjoyed our tour of Love Shack Fancy. Reporting from Coconut Grove from UMTV Pulse, I'm Angela Safone.
You know, Ben, I'm personally a big fan of Love Shack Fancy, but I actually haven't been to the one in Coconut Grove, so I'm thinking I should go check it out.
Neither have I, considering it's a lot of girl stuff. But sadly, it is time for a short break. When we come back, we'll give you a taste of what Heinz is doing to gain the support of all the Swift-Kelsey supporters out there.
Stay tuned.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. And I can't let this happen to my kid. Of course, it's awkward to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping. Hey, bestie, how sketch is ready? It's hard to get their attention. Ready? Go. Yes, look at that. You even turn yours over. So if you want to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping, you have to get it trending. Right, Backpack Kid?
Let's do it.
First, invite your kid to do the vape talk. Let's try this. All right.
Why is he here?
Yeah, I gotta get it trending, honey.
Come on.
To the left. To the right. Let's go.
Oh, honey, can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
I see a lot of your friends vaping.
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
Welcome back to Pulse, where Taylor Swift is taking over the world.
We all have been non-stop involved in the forming love story between Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, but this next thing might be more of a shocker. For those who think Taylor Swift can be a bit overexposed, meet Scalar Swift. This giant skeleton is supposed to be Taylor Swift. Can't you see it? It has blonde hair that is made from 3 wigs sewn together and a blue dress to go along with her re-recorded 1989 album that is set to be released later this month. She's not riding solo. Michael Owens, who created Scalar Swift, also made a companion skeleton to keep her company. And if you didn't already guess it, it would be the one and only Travis Kelce. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce have been taking the meaning of a love story to a whole new level.
It turns out Heinz may be a Swiftie too. Feast your eyes upon the limited edition ketchup and seemingly ranch sauce a Swift fan says Taylor appeared to be eating at Kelce's NFL game. While the branding may appear new, otherwise, the sauce isn't new. You likely know it as Cranch.
What's more important than football? Taylor Swift going to a football game. As we learned from the Cranch story, Taylor Swift is taking over Sunday football. Rumor has it Swift flew with Travis Kelce's football team to New Jersey for their game against the Jets on Sunday, October 1st. Sunday ticket sales were so expensive the prices increased by 40%. The viewership among teenage-age girls between 12 to 17 years old spiked 53%. Well, there you have it, folks. Looks like Swift has been a hot topic for all ages these past few weeks. I hope Taylor and Travis are having a somewhat relaxing start to their relationship.
517 million cups of coffee are drank a day in the U.S. And with climate change threatening agriculture all around the world, one coffee chain is making sure we can continue drinking our needed cup of joe. Starbucks announced that in its development of 6 new varieties of coffee seeds that can withstand the effects of climate change. There are 2 main species used to make most of the world's coffee, with the most popular, Arabica, being the only one Starbucks uses in its nearly 37,000 locations. Arabica seeds are not resistant to heat and are at danger to diseases like coffee leaf rust, a fungus that can overtake the plant when its surroundings get warmer and wetter. The new seeds developed by Starbucks are cultivated to resist the leaf rust and have been shown to generate a higher yield in a shorter period of time. The 6 climate-resistant coffee tree variants are being given away by the chain to farmers who are free to sell the grown beans to buyers other than Starbucks, with over 3 million seeds being given over the last 5 years annually, meaning they've given over 15 million seeds. Experts say this move is, quote, critical for the future of coffee, and in not so long, we may need to thank Starbucks for keeping one of America's favorite beverages around.
You know, I'm in the mood for some food.
Well, luckily, I know some reporters who might have an idea for our after-show snack. Gracie, Layla, take it away.
I'm Layla Blue, and welcome back to another episode of Keeping It Fresh.
And I'm Gracie Herberl, and today we're at Julia and Henry's. Julia and Henry's is a 3-story eatery in the heart of downtown Miami, currently composed of 25 diverse restaurants and 3 bars.
All right, guys, the first stop of the day was Papa's.
I got the truffle fries with Parmesan on top. They were so yum.
And I got the spicy pickled fries. Let's give it a try.
Our next stop was Oso. Oso specializes in premium meat cuts, and they also allow you to watch through the glass window as they prepare your meal.
At Oso's, we ordered the Oso barbecue for 3. This consisted of skirt steak, chicken wings, blood sausage, potatoes, and a fresh garden salad as a garnish. My first pick was a skirt steak with chimichurri sauce, and it was just so good.
The chicken wings were perfectly crispy, and the steak and sausage had that perfect smoky grilled char taste. If you're a big meats fan, Oso is a must try. Next was Mensch. They served us some traditional Jewish food. We opted for the falafel platter and the lamakin. Both were super flavorful.
The workers let us know that the lamakin was actually a customer favorite. It's ultimately a savory meat pizza with orange, tamarind, pickled onions, pine nuts, and herbs on top. It was actually a really different flavor that I had never tried before, but overall I loved it. Our fourth stop of the day was Hichihika. We decided on the beef kimchi and chicken carbonara gyozas. The beef kimchi gyoza was filled with beef, served with a spicy cabbage kimchi butter garnished on top. The chicken carbonara was filled with chicken served underneath a cooling garlic and heavy whipping cream sauce.
These two gyozas were the perfect flavor combo together. The creamy chicken gyoza mellowed the spice and tartness of the spicy kimchi gyoza.
Our last stop of the day was Yabai, where we tasted some Japanese hand rolls, which were the perfect close to a very tasty day.
We got the salmon miso soy roll and the yellowtail spicy crunchy roll.
Our hand rolls consisted of seaweed, rice, yellowtail, and salmon, cooked to a small crisp with a torch, garnished with whatever toppings you desire.
I'm a huge sushi fan, so both were delicious, but that torch salmon was on another level.
Overall, our experience at Julian Henry's was an amazing one, filled with so many interesting foods from different cultures around the world. Come to Julian Henry's to check them out.
I will 100% be back. Back to Alyssa and Ben at the desk.
Now let's head over to our influencer update team to hear about one star who shocked the internet by faking your death.
Thanks, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Influencer Update, where we serve up all the juicy drama from the world of social media. I'm Sophia Davis.
And I'm Lauren Harrington. Buckle up because we're about to dive into the latest buzz.
Today we're talking about none other than the petite sensation who took the internet by storm in 2018, the one and only Lil Tay. Lil Tay, the self-proclaimed youngest flexer of the century, was reported dead at the age of 14, but then rose from the dead making a social media post.
She burst onto the scene at the young age of 9, flaunting her fortune, flexing with money, and living the high life.
But then, in a shocking turn of events, the internet went wild with reports that Lil Tay, whose real name is Claire Hope, had tragically passed away.
Her family even took to her Instagram to announce her alleged passing, sending shockwaves through her fan base. And her brother was supposedly gone too.
But cue the mystery music, because here's where it gets saucy. Lil Tay came back with a vengeance, blasting her own father on Instagram, accusing him of faking her death. I mean, whoa!
But her dad, Christopher Hope, wasn't about to let those accusations slide. He promised to sue his daughter for defamation, and the whole world was left wondering, what on earth is going on here?
Fast forward to September 30th, and Lil Tay returns with a bang. The Canadian rapper and influencer, now 14, dropped a music video titled Sucker for Green. Yes, you heard that right. She's back, and she's got new music for us.
In her video, she's rocking some fierce outfits, dancing around luxury cars, and even using a gold-plated flamethrower. She's throwing money off tall buildings with her mother and her brother.
Now hold on, Lauren. Let's rewind a bit. Remember that whole alleged passing thing? Lil Tay cleared the air, stating that her Instagram was hacked and her name isn't even Claire Hope, it's Tay Tian. Talk about a plot twist.
And all of this happened during a custody battle over Tay. Her mom, Angela, finally got the green light to sign contracts for her daughter, and justice prevailed. They said it was a happy family reunion. So what does this mean for the future of Lil Tay? Only time will tell.
But one thing's for sure, folks. Lil Tay is back and she's ready to take the world by storm once again. As she says, it's been 5 years and y'all still broke.
The girl is indeed back, and we can't wait to see what she'll do next. Stay tuned for the biggest comeback of the century.
But that's all the time we have for this edition of Influencer Update.
We're gonna take a quick break, but don't go anywhere because our Miami Mashup team is about to tell you about the place that breathes history.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund reading.
No.
Let me try. Sarah's bright, but when she's reading, she has trouble sounding out words.
Playing world music.
What?
I give up.
Wait, I was trying to show you how Sarah feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
Hart, what's going on? I'm leaving. Why? What did I do? Not enough. You constantly ignore me. You barely eat anything healthy. You're half as active as you used to be. The pressure is just too much. I quit. Okay, I get it. I'll do better. Just please, don't leave. Okay. But remember, if I go, you go.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you. Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.
Welcome back to Pulse. The stars we usually cover go on The Bachelor or Love Island looking to find love. But if you're looking for an exclusive dating experience and can't get on reality TV, perhaps you can get on the Tinder VIP list. Less than 1% of users are being invited to Tinder Select, where users can send messages without even matching first. But if you want to accept this rose, you'll have to have $500 a month ready to go. Members will also have the opportunity to swipe and be swiped on by the most desirable profiles, hide ads, and see all their likes from the past week.
Next up, families with little ones will be saving big on their trips to Disney next year. Both Walt Disney World and Disneyland are offering limited time deals for children. From January 8th through March 10th, Disneyland will offer $50 park tickets for children between the ages of 3 and 9. Without this deal, normal tickets cost $98. And let's not even talk about adult tickets. As for Disney World, there will be a discount from March 3rd all the way through June 30th. Children are guaranteed half-price tickets and dining plans when their families purchase a non-discounted stay at a 4-night, 4-day resort. So families, get your Disney gear ready for this coming year because you don't want to miss it.
R&B sensation Drake announced that he will be taking a break from music for about a year. On an episode of his radio show, Table for One, on SiriusXM's Sound 42, he revealed that he has struggled with stomach issues for several years. This all came just a few hours before his release of his new album, For All the Dogs, this past Friday. The album cover was drawn by his 5-year-old son, Adonis, and the song included features by 21 Savage, J. Cole, SZA, and Bad Bunny. I'm glad Drake is taking the time off to take care of himself, and in the meantime, off to keep his new album on repeat.
Lady Gaga had promised hundreds of thousands of dollars in reward money if she got back her French bulldogs after a dog napping incident. But it turns out she won't have to pay up. A Los Angeles County judge ruled that the singer wouldn't have to pay the reward money she promised for the return of her French bulldogs following the 2021 dog kidnapping incident. The judge found Jennifer McBride, a suspect in the incident, to have, quote, unclean hands, and therefore McBride was not entitled to the reward money. McBride is currently serving 2 years on probation.
Netflix could have another price increase in the coming months following the end of the SAG-AFTRA strike, according to the Wall Street Journal's citing of anonymous sources. The Journal reports that fees could increase in the US and Canada, followed by multiple global markets. Netflix is already making more money off of the password sharing crackdown and ending their basic plan. It's still unclear when this price increase could happen and what the revised plans might cost.
But there is so much to experience around Miami besides staying in and watching Netflix.
That's right, Ben. And this week, our Miami Mashup reporters took a trip to Vizcaya Museum and Gardens. Take it away, team.
Hi guys, I'm Juliana Warnock and I'm here with
Lodge Raza.
And this is Miami Mashup with UMTV Pulse. And we're here today at Vizcaya Museum and Gardens
to endure the beauty and also learn about the history of this museum.
The grounds of the Vizcaya Museum and Gardens are a beautiful and timeless backdrop for any special occasion. With its lush gardens, which are spread all over, the impressive architecture that brings beautiful views and so much authentic history. Along with its romantic fountains, the property overall provides a stunning setting for capturing lasting memories. Vizcaya owner James Steering and its artistic director Paul Chalfin want to conserve the local landscape and feature 18th century architectural elements. From its iconic gazebo to its breathtaking views of Biscayne Bay, Vizcaya Museum and Gardens is a paradise of beauty and adventure.
The effects of time and nature are reflected in the breathtaking elements and sculptures in the formal gardens. Looking south over the gardens today, urban Miami is completely absent. Live oak trees planted in 1917 and 1934, along with beautiful flowers throughout the sanctuary walks, frame the gardens to create a lush and immersive landscape. The past becomes the present and is preserved among Vizcaya's enduring and resilient living collections. John Deering used local coral stone to enhance the effect of weathering and age to add to the overall historic meaning behind the gardens.
I don't know about you, Juliana, but I had so much fun being here in nature. It definitely beats in the classroom.
I totally agree. I'm definitely going to be bringing my friends and family back as we check out all the photo opportunities there are here.
Me as well. Well, that's all that we have for you guys this week.
So stay tuned for our next Miami
Mashup.
Thank you so much for joining us on Pulse. I know it's sad, but don't worry. We've got more.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram at UMTV Pulse to see more of our content.
Have a good day, Hurricanes.